So you would define yourself as a pretty lazy person, and all you want to do is lose some weight. Well, today I'm going to give you real advice that can help you lose a lot of weight without spending too much time even thinking about it. Even though there's a lot easier advice out there in regard to lazy hacks, none of them are going to work anywhere near as well as the tip that I present to you today. Luckily, if you're calling yourself a lazy person, you're not doomed in the realm of weight loss. But before I give you the lazy person's guide to losing weight, I just want to start this video by saying that calling yourself lazy and acknowledging it in your own head is not going to help you achieve your weight loss goals. And that's just me being completely honest. Understand that by doing so, you give yourself a reason to not take responsibility for your weight. In your head, you're starting with the notion that your lazy condition is why you can't lose weight, and that's never a good place to start from. With that said, I want to give you the number one simple yet very effective way that you can lose weight without working out like a beast and without tracking every last calorie that's going into your mouth. The bad news about lazy hacks and quick, easy fixes for losing weight is that there's a lot of information out there that's absolute garbage. Magic detox drinks, body wraps, miraculous fat-burning pills, drinking a lot of cold water, eating spicy food, drinking a glass of wine every night, turning down the thermostat, drinking lemon water, laughing more, sleeping more, drinking more coffee, and electric muscle stimulation are just some of the advice that you'll hear as hacks to burn the fat away the lazy way. And none of it will work without either exercising more or cleaning up your diet. Mostly the latter. Meaning the good news is that burning fat and losing weight is a lot more dependent on how you eat than how hard you work out. So today I will be sharing my personal lazy nutrition guide that actually works. Please remember that the advice that I give you is not going to be as simple as taking a fat-burning detox drink. But the advice that I give you will actually help you lose a significant amount of weight in a way that doesn't involve a lot of your time or a lot of effort on your part. The first step to lazy nutrition, believe it or not, is to cook all your meals in advance for the whole week. A total of 21 meals would be preferable. Now, if you're lazy, you're probably like, dude, what don't you understand about me being lazy? I don't want to be cooking meals all day. But the awesome thing is that I'm going to teach you how you can prep a whole week's worth of meals in just an hour and a half if you do it right. The way you do that is by baking, microwaving, boiling, and by buying pre-cooked foods. Again, a little more work than drinking a glass of wine every night as a weight loss hack, which, by the way, that's only going to make you fatter. Whereas this method will actually change your body with a tiny time investment of 90 minutes a week. Start by taking your healthy proteins for the whole week and put them into a baking pan coated with a light spray of olive oil. You can season these sources as much as you want while you preheat the oven to somewhere between 350 and 400 degrees, and then just throw your carb and protein sources onto a baking pan. If you're having 4 to 6 ounces of protein per meal 3 times a day, you can just cook 2 to 3 pounds of either chicken breast or some whitefish or shrimp or turkey patties or salmon, or mix up as many of these options for a total of 2 to 3 pounds, and there you go. You're all set for the whole week for protein. At the same time, your carb sources should be about like a bag of sweet potatoes or even regular potatoes, and if you're really lazy, you can just poke some holes with a fork, not even peel them, and throw them into the oven. You can also microwave potatoes in less than 8 minutes. Another carb source you can have is rice, which is super simple to make if you have a rice cooker, or you can just cook a bag of rice in a large boiling pot of water and drain it 45 minutes later. To make it even easier, you could buy already pre-cooked rice in packets, or unflavored instant oats, or already cooked shrimp platter, or a rotisserie chicken and throw away the skin, or if you're really lazy, you could just have canned tuna or salmon packets for your protein sources. Then for vegetables for the week, you could buy frozen vegetables and either microwave them or easily cook them in a pot while your rice is cooking on another burner and while the protein and the carb sources are baking in the oven. And then there you go. You have all of your healthy food ready for the whole week. All you have to do from here is put all this food into containers and then measure out about a cup of carbs for 1 or 2 meals daily, depending on your weight. If you weigh more, then you get more carbs. If you weigh less, then you get less carbs. Pretty simple. Then have 1 palm of protein every one of your 3 meals for the day, and 1.5 cups of veggies every one of those 3 meals. You can save yourself some time later by just portioning out all your meals in Tupperware containers in advance with the protein and the carbs and the veggies already all in there. I know this may sound a lot more complex than some of the advice that's being offered out there, but I promise you, the simple, quick fixes out there that don't involve any sort of diet modifications are not going to work for weight loss. I promise you that. All your meal prep can be done for the week in an hour and a half using this method. Now, a lot of lazy people may not be willing to jump on board with eating super clean for the whole week, and that's fine. We want to take this process one step at a time. So we're going to use these meals that are going to be sitting in your fridge as an easy way to curb your appetite, to help you avoid the food that will block you from losing weight. What I mean by this is, let's say you get this crazy craving for eating nachos and your brain just keeps telling you that the nachos are the only way that you'll satisfy that hunger. At that moment, promise yourself that you'll have your nachos or whatever junk food you're craving right after you eat one of your already prepped meals. And promise yourself that after eating that healthy meal, you'll allow yourself at that point to eat whatever junk food you want to whatever quantity you desire. What you'll find is that a lot of times you won't even want the junk food that you were craving once you satisfy your hunger with the good food, and even if you do decide to eat it, you'll eat a lot less before you feel full. Again, this is a weight loss hack that will actually work. The only weight loss hacks that I've seen online that are actually effective and proven to help people lose some weight, other than creating a simple strategy to changing your nutrition, is by eating from smaller plates and using smaller utensils. Believe it or not, the psychological effects associated with taking this kind of action actually has been proven to help people eat less and in turn lose weight. But again, the number one actually effective thing you could do is take an easy approach to prepping your meals in advance. That's it. I really hope this video has helped you out. If you enjoyed this no BS video, make sure you leave it a big thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and leave a comment below. I'll see you guys soon. Pump it.